Show a little leg, girls.
That you cannot sing that at this campus. I guarantee you, you cannot sing
John.
As far as the rest of the stuff goes, I mean, a lot of what they taught you in here, you kind of knew before you came to law school. Let's take torts, for example. In torts, we learned that if a little kid pulls a chair out from under a nice old lady, and she falls down and hurts herself, he's going to get into a mess of trouble. Gee, Mrs. Cleaver, I could have told you that. What about tax law? Now, you don't have to take any tax law courses while you're in here, but I took 2 of them. And I can honestly say that I know as much about tax law today as I knew the day I walked into King property law, same deal.
What kind of law?
Property.
Sorry, civil procedure was a little different. In civil procedure, I learned that a pleading may state as a counterclaim any claim against an opposing party not arising out of a transaction or occurrence that is the subject matter of the opposing party's claim. I kind of had a gut feeling that was true. But it took law school for me.
Claims in the United States. To this problem. They run the gamut from peer review to apprenticeship systems to mandatory legal malpractice insurance. We don't have time, certainly, to talk about all those remedies today. But what I would like to do is say just a few words, make a few observations about the leading remedies, and more importantly, their personal significance to you, our graduates. The 3 remedies that have been highly touted as the solution to the problem of incompetency of the profession are the use of the disciplinary system, legal malpractice actions, and mandatory continuing legal education.
Thank you very much, Dean. My colleagues at the bar, on the stage, and in the audience, the other distinguished educators on the stage, graduating class, and friends of the graduating class. I believe that takes us all in. 37 years ago, I was in the same position that you are today. It was 1952, and I just graduated from a school down 80, down near the city. I was joining one of the then larger firms in town, 17 lawyers, no women, no minorities. We had one office in San Francisco. There were no computers, no Xerox, no fax machines. We advertised our service in a natural way. It occurred through simple conversations at civic and social meetings. Our client relationships were based upon ongoing relationships between the senior partners and senior executives in corporations.
Mr. Raymond, thank you very much for your thoughtful and challenging remarks. Your appearance here today, I'm sure, will be a memorable event in the personal lives of our graduates and in the institutional life of King Hall. I know that all of us, especially our graduates,
May have changed. It wasn't but a few decades ago that I would have begun this short talk by looking out at a class of predominantly white males. Most of them would have been about age 25. I would have congratulated them and I would have thanked their parents for the support. Now I look out over a graduating class that is male and female.
Bruce Bradford Johnson, Jr. Paul Michael Norman.
Go ahead, Phil.
Jeanette Mary Red. Beverly Meeker